Hello, and welcome back to Gensokyo Odyssey. It's been a while since I played this game. I made that video where I played Blackjack with Kakoi like over a month ago, and then it's been a lot longer than that since I've played the main story of this game, but I wanted to make one more video where I went back and tried to see most of the stuff that I missed. The big thing being the secret scary boss, that. But there's also like I missed a bunch of alternate endings, and there's some optional dialogue you get if you pick different options, stuff like that. So what I did was last night I started up the game and then I loaded my save file because the thing about this game is the last time the game saves is right after you beat Kakoi, which is right before the last decision of the game, and there's an option I didn't choose, so I did that and recorded it, and then I started the game again, and I played through the whole game again up until right before um, the secret boss starts. So, what most of this is going to be is this is going to be me post commentating over the footage I recorded yesterday. Most of it reading dialogue that I missed, although occasionally I'll have something to add every now and then. But it's going to be a lot of editing, and probably going to jump around a lot of the place. But when I get to the secret boss, which I haven't done yet, I can't guarantee I'm actually going to beat it. I probably won't. I'm not very good at this game. But when I get there, that'll at least be like live commentary, whereas most of before that won't be. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna start with the last decision of the game, and then go back to the beginning of the game. I end up turning down the volume later, but for this scene, the volume is kind of loud, so you know how it goes. Koi's voice is gonna bounce off the microphone, but she doesn't have that much to say, so it'll be fine. Ugh. You quickly go up to the control panel. You grab anything you can use as a weapon and smash the panel. You smash it again, and again, and again, and again. You smash it with all the adrenaline in your body until all that remains is a smoldering ruin of metal. The laser cannon has been destroyed beyond repair. You did it. You stopped Kakoi. Yep, that's that. That's not Kakoi's voice, oh god. Sometimes I think about what if... Oh dear, quite a nasty piece of work you managed here. It looks like all that energy from the failed fire ended up backfiring on the space station. Where the fuck am I? Don't worry, you're safe. You've done an excellent job in securing the existence of Gensokyo for the foreseeable future. I am very pleased with you. I'll admit, this was not the way I envisioned much of this happening. You've complicated many of my plans. However, I suppose that is the reason for contingencies. After all, your work will nevertheless prove to be quite beneficial, if nothing else. A shame that you will not see the fruits of your labor. What? I brought you into this realm for one thing and one thing only, and you have done just that. You have no further reason to be in Gensokyo any longer. So that's it? After all that, nothing else, I don't get to say goodbye or do anything? You spent your whole life journey rushing to the finish line. Now you want to continually walk backwards? Such is life, not dream. Perhaps this whole experience will have you learn from your mistakes. You just said I fucking impressed you, doesn't that mean anything? Verily so. You are an exceptional individual, bound to return back to an unexceptional existence. Tell me, how does it feel knowing that the rest of your life will be mundane in comparison to this adventure you've undertaken, and that this experience will be the peak of your life? Many years from now, in your office job, you'll be remembering what you still can of the time when you explored this magical land. And you spent your time there just trying to escape it. Well, in any case, I suppose this is goodbye, not Remo. We will not be seeing each other again. Wow, bring everything back to normal. The neutral ending. Alright, so the funny thing here is the game black screens, and I had to, like, use outside means to exit the game at this point. I don't know if that's intentional or not. I assume the game has been out far enough to where a glitch like that would be patched, so I guess it intentionally just leaves you on a black screen as like a joke. So, yeah, I just stay around on the black screen for a while until I realize I have to Control-Alt-Delete my way out of here. But, yeah, that was the first alternate decision. I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping that would explain some of the, like, questions I had about the plot when I finished the game. It really didn't. Still don't understand why Yukari wants you to stop Kukoi when you find out at the end of the game she actually wanted Kukoi to succeed, and it still doesn't make any sense, but whatever. I don't really care. Anyway, that's that. Now I need to make a new recording where I record the beginning of the game, and editing much of it I will need to do. Yes. Alright, back again. I don't know how much I'm gonna edit of this, but yep, this is the first alternate bit of dialogue. There's a lot of bits of dialogue where it's like there's like 2 lines, but I went back to changing anyway. I tried to get as many dialogue options as I didn't choose the first time. Here's the thing. I was mashing through the text a lot, and 2 times I accidentally picked an option when I didn't mean to, and they were the option I picked last time. So I tried to pick all the alternate options this time, but 2 of them I didn't. So whoops. But anyway, other than that, I'm going to try to read all the alternate options. Most of them only have like 2 extra lines of dialogue, but some of them have more. Yeah, first, drugs. Gotta say no to drugs. Drugs! Say no to the drugs. You meant to say cotton candy. Oh, candy. You would devour the substance instantaneously. Yep, that's literally the only difference between that line. Do I give the dog my math homework or a stick of gum? Well, this time I gave them the stick of gum. Eventually. There you go. You take out the stick of gum from your bag and hold it in front of the wolf. Hey, look. Hello? This is a tasty snack, go fetch. You throw the stick of gum off in the distance, but Kaguro keeps her eyes locked on you. I have no idea why I thought that would work. Dang, wanna hear the noise I make before I eat people? Lawooga! Stupid bird. Stupid bird. You lol. Yeah, wrong. Fake news. Look at not Rainbow is not who I work. Not who I want working for me. I want people who are loyal and honest Gensokyo citizens. This not Rainbow is a fraud, a con artist, and quite frankly a loser. Believe me. You knew my name without me telling you. He had another reason why the 2 winged citizens of Gensokyo are the smartest in Gensokyo. We can read minds. You look at the no-wing people like this one and you think, stupid. But behold, something to note here. I lost to Yuko a couple times. And I remember when I first played through this game, basically the biggest problem this game had by far was that when you died, the volume would go back to max volume no matter what you had it set on, and then because you can't go back to the main menu during boss fights, you couldn't do anything about it. I'm happy to report that that's not a thing anymore, so that's great. Kinda wish I would have waited to play the game until that wasn't a problem at all, but no, it's not. Cool. Wait, do I doodle on Miss Sleepy Pants here, or do I not? This time I do. Eventually. This is me having to go back and check the video to actually remember which option I checked, so I make sure I pick the different one this time. You take out a marker from your school bag and doodle on the guard's face. He's got a monocle and a mustache. Excellent. You walk past the guard and approach the foreboding gate. Alright, now how do I get in? I don't think I can climb that. Maybe I can use something in my school bag to help me. You take a pen out of your bag and walk over to the lock. The gate is locked with a simple lock to be easy to pick. Unfortunately, you don't know how to pick locks, so you try jamming the pen into the lock where it snaps and gets stuck. It's a good thing no one saw that, and the only one to be able to see that is asleep. So what else can I use? Yep, that was just the wrong option. And then the only difference here is she's got a mustache, and now she no longer does. Darn. Coffee. Coffee. Wrong. It's tea. Our keyboards give a cup of tea. Yep, that's the entire difference. Whoa. Not on the trade, kid. As a matter of fact, I tell you what, I don't feel like blowing up the bum today. How's it like if you could extra little money? Take this $5 coupon for 6-time sandwich and send and keep all the hush hush peanuts about. What do you think? Hey, the sandwich is so good, gives you the itis. So I got you ordered? Alright, here you go. Got the $5 off sleepy time sandwich extra cents coupon. This expired last April. Hey, who cares? What are you gonna do? Stop trying to hold money. Yeah, it's not an alternate. It just kind of keeps going from there. So yeah, I guess another thing to note is, I remember when I first played this game, this fight against Kikoi, it took me like over an hour. I think it took me longer than any other fight in the game. I wouldn't say it was the hardest fight in the game because I might have gotten better at it over time, but yeah, it was significantly harder than anything that was before it, and quite a couple fights that came after it. And then, when I played it last night, I beat it on my first try. So I don't know if that was luck or if that actually made the fight easier. I don't know. This is something I like to know. This fight may or may not be easier than Overwatch. I actually died to Aaron more. I think I died for like the most out of any fight I did. I did that like 3 times. I'll get to that later. Alright, this decision right here. So, you know, Aaron over here asked about rabbits or Lunarians. This actually has one of the more like extra dialogue compared to most of them. You know, most of these other dialogues that give you like 2 lines. This actually has a bit more than that. Right, the funny thing about this option right here is, you know, most of the characters in this game are very, you know, out of character. They go from being Flanderized to, you know, completely different. What Aaron's about to say here is like, it might be the most out of character thing in this entire game, which is kind of impressive. Ask about Lunarians because nostalgia timeline, but I guess I care for some reason. So, who exactly are these Lunarians? I've literally never heard of this before. And how do they breathe in space? Well, the Lunarians are people that live on the moon, obviously. Firstly, as for how they breathe, the moon has an atmosphere, albeit a very thin one. Lunarians have adapted to live in such a low-oxygen environment. Regardless, their technology is quite advanced, allowing them to create artificial environments where they can live in a much more similar atmosphere to the Earth. When I came to Earth, it was a bit of a culture shock to live in a place with an atmosphere and gravity, but I've gotten used to it by now. I'm from the Earth, by the way. May have forgotten that. Why are you so cool? Does that mean you can go to the moon whenever you want? Technically, yes, but the moon is a bit of an unsavory place. Aaron would never say that. You see, Lunarians are proud and honored people, but they're also quite arrogant. Aaron would also never say that. Yeah, I think I stare at the fucking dialogue for a while. It's like, they believe that they're better than the people on Earth, and think of them as impure and inferior. That they do. In their eyes, anyone who doesn't live on the moon is nothing more than a mere savage. While that place sucks, anyone from there is probably evil. Well, yes, most of them are very arrogant, but I wouldn't say that they're evil. You see, evil is on a spectrum of what you can and cannot consider the interest of the people. It's something I don't fucking know. I think the word bitch would be more appropriate, I fled to Earth was out of loyalty to Princess Kagyu, who had drank the Hora elixir and exiled herself to Gensokyo. It was a huge scandal. Everyone was talking about it. So I went to Gensokyo to find her and ultimately decided to stay here with her. Wow, this Princess Kaguya sounds really important and cool, like exiled royalty. That's cool as hell. I wonder what she's doing now. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah. Yeah. I find it funny that, Aaron fucking
In the world
talking
of
bad
today,
about the Lunarians. Sure, yep. Anyway, this is an important part. This is important. Because this is how you do the secret boss thingy. You see that green book? You gotta click the green book. And then in a couple seconds, at some point, it acknowledges that I picked up the book. Also, I had to, skip through a bunch of text. And at some point, if you do that long enough, the text kind of starts messing up. And, the sprite, the art changing gets a bit wonky. But, I don't know. You open the book excitedly. Is that what it said? The book contains nothing but 291 blank pages. I think it pauses here because I go to write down the number 291 just to immediately find out that that's not actually the important number. I want you, the Gensokyo, completely legitimate business something. Fuck. However, as you flip through the array of blank pages, a small paper falls out. You pick it up. Paper reads 106. Yeah, that's important for later. It's an important clue that'll help us later. Can you say something? What the hell? Okay, I guess that means something, I think. Maybe it means something to you, but not to me. Hopefully. But yeah, this Aaron boss fight, I beat this boss fight on my first try when I played through the game, albeit I think I rarely did it, but yeah, I lost this fight more than any other fight when I was replaying through the game. This fight kind of pissed me off, because it's a minigame, where you have to click the dots in the number order. Sometimes it just wouldn't register me clicking the dots, because I wasn't in the exact middle, and it's kind of hard to move your mouse at the exact time, and then to stop, and it's just really annoying. But whatever. I don't think we've reached that point yet, but there are boss fights that didn't have minigames that have minigames now, so hopefully I'll remember what those are and point them out. But yeah, I think I died here a couple times and stopped this recording. On the next one, so that means I have to stop this recording and then edit it on again. Yes. Alright, this is a different recording. This is a different video that I'm having to record over. And before I started recording this, I went and watched the thing that I just recorded and found out that even though when I played through the game, again, I turned the volume down really low to a point where I could barely hear it, so I figured that'd be low enough. Apparently not, because going back and watching the video, the game volume was really loud to my voice, to where you can barely hear what I'm saying sometimes. Don't know why, and now that it's a video, I can't exactly turn down the volume again. So, yep, this is gonna be a problem for the entirety of this video, is you can barely hear me in comparison to the game volume, because every time I try to make a video in relation to this game, something goes wrong every single fucking time. But just whatever. This is the point where you Karison over here, she gets the entire fucking world police on your ass, and you can either go into the portal or you can stay. And then I chose to go in the portal, and that means I missed the optional ending here. Right. What a pity. Well, goodbye, Natorimu. Best of luck to you getting back home. So, what am I gonna do? FBI freeze! Holy shit, put both of your hands on the ground now! You have the right to remain silent, and anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. What are you doing? Don't drop the soap! That's not Reimu, that's what they look like, wow. Right, it's right here, right? Yep, I'm skipping to the text, I accidentally choose the wrong option. Whoops. Alright, here's the other important part. This is the second part you gotta do to get the secret boss. You go to, the gamepad thing over here. And you gotta type in the number that I found earlier. Which was 106, wasn't it? Give me time to look at the thing I wrote down. 106, yes. And then Sonic.exe takes over the game for a bit. As you do. You got the doll. Alright, so this part of the game. You know, I talked about how they fixed the glitch where the volume would get really loud. That was the big change they made that really improved this game. But here's the biggest fix that this game had was, you know, Mistia. She's in this game, right? Well, she doesn't have any fucking art when the game first came out, and that was like my biggest problem with the game was that Mistia was here, but I could not see her. But I played it again, and I found they have made that fix. In a second, you know. You won't show. There she is. Look at her. Isn't she great? She's so adorable. But yeah, I just wanted to show that. Mistia's here. Yeah, she got a couple faces. Got that one. Hey, she got that one too. Anyway, best addition to the game that wasn't here last time. Very important, yes. Yeah, one thing I wanted to mention is the scene with Little Miss angry yokai girl Polka over here is scene's actually completely different from how it was when I first played the game, because the game originally had like this joke where it referenced this like group of people that I think are from a show or something. I live under a rock, so I don't actually know what it was referencing, but it was like a group of guys, and they showed up like here, and they showed up at one other point in the game. They're not here, they're not in the game at all anymore, so I can only assume they had to remove it for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, this entire scene is now different because they're not here, so I guess I'll read it. Hello. What in the world are you? So, sorry, I just had some funny. What? Well, I owed this lady in a suit and sunglasses some cooked trout, but I couldn't find any trout. I searched and fished, but I couldn't get any, not even that big blue one in the lake. But then I learned you're not supposed to catch fish with your hands. So I got a fishing rod and lost it. What are you getting at? Well, I realized I really sucked at fishing and decided there's only one way to attract fish. A very, very special way. Like what? Like to boogie down. What? You know, this boogie is for real, baby. Let's see those dance moves. If you score 5,000 points or higher, I'll give you the key to the cellar. No, we're not doing those. Oh. If you show me where I can find a giant rock, maybe I'll dance. Oh, okay. I was about to rip out your intestines, because I'm just that quirky. Don't worry, it would have been as a joke. Lol. Where's the rocket? Oh, look for the mountains. Okay. Which one? Daddy! That doesn't help at all. Go ahead. Keep quacking. See where it gets ya. Yeah, forget it. Oh wait, there's a path right there. Yeah, anyway, that's the new scene, I guess. Colors. What? Various colors. Whatever that means, it sounds lovely. And that's it. The only difference. Don't eat me, please, thanks. Relax, I'm not gonna eat you. I just like seeing people freak out. But I am gonna kill you. Wait, what? You don't know how things work here, do ya? You're in my forest now, and that means you follow my rules. And what specific laws would that be? The law of the jungle. It's kill or be killed. Some flower told me that, though. I don't know if there's no dialogue at this point. Probably not, actually. Busy with what? Losing? Oh, monkey. Oh, shut the fuck up. Make me. And I was like, okay. You didn't realize I literally had you upside down dangling from my tail a second ago, right? No. Let's talk this out and forget all this jungle law bullshit. Well, if you want to live, fight me. Come on, prove your worth and show me what you're made of. Simple curiosity. Trying to take a bite of me. Let me show you. Just what I'm made of, yes? Very important I show this again. It says the thing. Very important. Now watch and learn. Here's the deal. You'll slip and slide on these banana peels. Except I don't. You don't see it, but I actually don't get hit. I don't hit this banana peel for the rest of the time. Pretty good, huh? Tell Sanai who you like more out of her. Oh. Are you sure? Yeah? Oh. Hey, since you're basically from the future, did they ever make Half-Life 3? Alright. Then I'll come here. You know, first best change was Misty. A second best change was the fact that stupid glitch is gone. This is the third best change in game from going back again. Give it a second. She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. I don't think this was here when I played the game last time. I don't think. She's gonna do the thing. Gotta do the thing. There she is. She does the thing. Look at her. She's great. Anyway, that's very important. I guess, yeah, change to Byakuran's fight over here. When I first played this game, Byakuran's fight didn't have a mini game. Now it does. You gotta put them on motorcycle. And she doesn't flip. Ain't that great. Yeah, when I first played the game, I didn't notice that the health bar went down when I clicked it. When I clicked special, so I thought the game was kind of broke. Anyway, alright, one more thing. Yeah, you got Bonky over here. It is in fact the Yukari game. Oh yes. I forgot what specific video this reference to. And yet another one. No, I'm not one of them. They think that I am. Hell. What the fuck? I was juggling my heads for a kid's birthday party, but then I juggled my real one in the ear. You say he placed my head back on my body, I'll reward you handsomely. Yeah, but if I rescue those embodied heads, they're gonna get mad and, like, kill me and stuff. Oh, you're very perceptive, got killed by good thinking. Now it's really using your head, hey. That's it, I'm leaving. Come on, I can follow you on your journey and say funny little quips whenever we encounter something. Just roll me to safety. Yeah, fuck no. I'll tell you a funny riddle if you roll me. Deal. So yeah, you roll her instead of those groups of guys. What's the riddle? I had 3 heads and one of them was... Damn, she's too far away. Although because of that change, you don't actually see Sekibaki's body anymore. Your life will be taken easy. Fuck. Damn beast. Always ruining a woman's mining trip. You good kid? I thought your head got caved in. Well, I gotta go back to mining. You should be okay to pass through. Oh, well, thanks for the help. You're welcome. Bye now. Okay, I should really leave quickly. There appears to be a locked gate within the cavern walls. You feel the doll shaking.